Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Chrono Trigger. Last time, we found an old tin can in a factory. Okay, no, I can't say that to Robo. He's such a sweet boy. He's so good and he tries so hard and I like him a lot. Well, one way or another, we ended up with a new party member, Robo, who Luca was able to repair. Nothing she couldn't handle. She's just that ingenuitive. I don't know the word. Point is, we got Robo. He hits like a truck and he looks like one too. This time, we're gonna look around the Derelict Factory for a power switch that'll enable us to access the back of the Protodome where the time hole out of this period is. I've been intentionally vague about what Robo really does. Oh, hello, you guys. If each of you give 1 TP, then we'll be good. Wow, you weren't even popping out of the wall there for a second. Yeah, ooh, counterattack. Please don't kill the guy in the center. Well, you just made your own tech a lot less effective, thanks, Chrono. Robo, how fitting for me being upset with Chrono, is a much more jack-of-all-trades, I would say. His explicitly stated purpose is to be a slow, tanky guy. His rocket punch there is just a 1 MP physical nuke. If you want a more powerful physical attack, that's really all that is. It's just super strong. He hits really hard, has lots of HP, does not take much damage. Ooh, hello. We have a lot of new techs coming in, which is good. We kind of had a drought of those for a while. Left laboratory, right factory. Danger, risk of death, deactivation of factory conveyor belt forbidden. Stopping the belt will activate the security system, which could result in loss of life. I don't know, I'm feeling risky today. It's just kind of one of those days, I guess, where I feel like ignoring security warnings. Oh, there's a save point here. I was a little tempted to use a shelter there. I don't think it's overly necessary, though. And you guys, I'm gonna sneak right on past you, grab said shelter that I was tempted to use a moment ago, and why not? We can fight you. Robo has just learned a new tech. Whoa, Chrono's getting his turns just instantaneously. It's like nothing. We use a wind slash there. And Robo, do your laser spin on one enemy. This is a magical attack, kind of. It uses Robo's magic stat. It's shadow element, which we haven't seen before. It's the opposite of Chrono's light element. They went down very easy. Unlike other attacks that we've seen so far, it outright is a screen nuke. Hatch open. Okay, well that's another way down. Before we go too far down this way, I want to go up the other way. I got the pathways mixed up briefly, so we'll go up. And we're not getting past. Chrono got a level up from that, so I guess it wasn't all bad that I forgot that momentarily. Going down. Yes, this is the pathway that I wanted to take first. Okay. So, going down, this is kind of like a maze, and I would recommend that you come here first, because it does have some things that you need to do, but it also has lots of items that you probably want. In this door, nothing really for us right now. There is a chest over that way, however. I'm gonna go down. Again, I love the map showing me where I have and have not been. It's so helpful when... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, you do not want to touch the enemies on the conveyor belt. That's very dangerous. You can have a lot of progress undone by it. Which is why I'm not gonna let them touch me this time. Good. No! I got clipped by the very corner of the thing when I was trying to be so careful. And now we're gyrating inside of this claw machine. Well, that's okay. We're just gonna take out our pent-up frustration by showing the dual tech supersonic spin. This is also a screen nuke, but you wouldn't know it because I keep using it on single target enemies. It's a powered up version of Robo's laser spin, also shadow elemented. You thought you could pierce Robo's metallic hide with bullets. That's cute. Oh, you thought you'd do it again? Nope. You're just gonna dent him slightly though, but nah, he's built to last. Chrono, finish him off. Version 3.0. Pretty much the same thing, only more powerful. It's got a tackle, it's got a machine gun. It does have another tech that we haven't seen so far that I'd really like to show you. And whenever you get caught, this hurts more than any other punishment they could possibly dole out. It's just such a slog getting back to where you were. It is such a pain. So we'll do that. Spread around some damage. I think, Robo, you can laser spin on these guys. Chrono can Cyclone. And Luca, I guess you can shoot whoever's left over. Good damage. And we didn't even need the tech. We're fine. There I am, just overcompensating. Techs are just so fun to do, though. There you go. Still didn't get to see your extra tech. 81 experience. This is pretty good grinding, actually, especially with how these fights are one after another and you don't get a say in the matter. We are still getting more of these things. This is why I am so glad we have a screen nuke. Supersonic spin. This is exactly the situation you wanted for. Precisely the situation. I'm just so excited that I have to say every adjective in the book that describes the situation. Luca, if you would be so kind, do not let these guys get turns. You're gonna let these guys get turns, aren't you? Uh-oh. It's always the thing is large groups of enemies. You got a laser there. Okay, well, you go down at least. I should point out these little robots, even though they look more or less identical to the robots that we were fighting in the Aris Dome, they are actually a little bit different. They're not quite the same. They're Deverminators. I haven't really mentioned that up to this point, though, but the ones that shock you and have area of effect, that's how you tell them apart. There it is. There it goes. Lucas level increased. Good. Best news all day. Sorry, Chrono. Your level ups aren't really as special because you're just kind of really, really good already as you are. Okay, after finishing that, it drops you off over this way, and all right, I guess we got more enemies to deal with. I'm not even gonna try to avoid these fights. Let's be real, I'm just gonna fight them anyway. Come on. I can put you to sleep. Goes over very slowly. I'll run back over there and hit you very slowly in return. And I don't even need to do this anymore. Like, come on, Chrono's counter is so good that it just eliminates the need to really even do that. If anything is left standing, Luca, just burn them. Make them pop like the bugs they are. Nope, they're gone. 104 experience, 4 TP, Panacea, and Robo's level increased. I think we definitely could use a heal right about now. Robo's Cure Beam is 2 MP. It is more expensive than Marl's. I healed 118, however. It heals Mora 1 time. Oh, you're out of MP already. I've been kind of spamming with you. All right, well, that's what God invented ethers for, and I sure as crap have been behaving like I have lots of ethers, so let's use them. I gotta be better about that. I really should always act like I have lots of items, because I play diligently. I always make sure to have tons of stuff in my inventory, and yet I'm always like, but if I use my items, then I won't have them. Just feels good having 99 of everything, I guess, and I can't resist the temptation. We'll sneak through this. Grab an ether, grab a shelter. See, I'm making up for the stuff I'm using already. To activate the crane, wait for the tone and white flash. Then press any 2 buttons labeled with the letters A, B, X, or Y, one after the next. A. Seems like you need a password for this one. So rather than brute force it, I will do what they intended for you to do and go look for said password. Down this way. I already did that. Okay, so we can't go that way. There is a door over here, as well as the chest that we saw on the way in, containing a mid-potion. Mid-ether. It's empty. No. 400G. Crane control codes. Pattern 00ZXA and BB. Maybe I'm thinking because letters start with X, they pronounce Z. So XA and BB. But they won't let you get out of here alive with the controls for the crane game. They can't have people winning things in their arcade now, can they? I used to be so good at crane games. It hurts me so much nowadays that UFO catchers have caught on because they're practically impossible to win at. And I know that's why they caught on, because arcade owners wanted to buy ones that were practically impossible. And it hurts me as somebody who used to actually be good at them. They seem to be exclusively rigged these days. We'll burn you guys to a crisp, and no! A lot of health. I know the version 2.0s were strong and you guys were a little tougher, but sheesh. We've been getting stronger too, you know. They don't seem interested in showing us their other tech, so Chrono cut them down to size. Their other tech is that they have Lucas Flamethrower, essentially, which is what I was wanting to show, that enemies can have the same techs as you. But they just don't seem so interested in playing into my narrative that I've constructed for you to learn the various things about this game. I just wanted to show the way that you're meant to do it. XA. Feel the wrath of my mighty Za. That'll move that drum out of the way. And next, feel the wrath of my mighty BB gun. Clearing the way, we can now go over to the left to this room to find the Thunder Blade that we already had because we went through the sewers, but perhaps you didn't go through the sewers because you hate optional areas, in which case you wouldn't be here anyway because it's an optional area. Hooray. Zabby Ultra High Security Door Lock System, code ZABY. Zabby. Now you can see why I let it slip that I was pronouncing the password as ZA. I remember as a kid, I always liked putting buttons together on controllers and seeing if you could make passwords with them. And I remembered saying that if I ever made a game, I would totally make it so that, no, not what I meant to do. So that you would write out passwords using the controller. The thing that made me think of that so much was that in Pokemon Puzzle League on the N64, there was actually a cheat code that was B up L B A start A up R Bulbasaur, and I thought that was the coolest thing. After obtaining that nugget, we're gonna backtrack a little bit to get the other chest that we didn't pick up before that I was trying to get on the conveyor belts. One is right here. That's got an ether. And then back by the starting area in the upper right corner, if we go down, there is, anytime now, another chest containing the Bandit's Bow. Rest in peace, Marl's hopes and dreams. I feel so awful for her. Man, I was... There we go. That's what I was trying to get. In the upper starting area, there is a mid-ether hidden behind this wall. I'm going to be forward with you. I have run around this area for ages trying to find where to put in that password, and this is always the part where I can never remember what you're actually supposed to do after that password is told to you. The answer is that it's not in this area at all, and that's why I can never seem to remember it. So, we're going to take that knowledge and all those items with us and get into another fight. I was going to say that we're going to take those items, take that knowledge, and next time on Chrono Trigger, we take the left path to the laboratory where Robo was able to turn the power back on for the Protodome, enabling us to reach the next gate. See you guys then.